Sunshine. So, I am privileged to be here today at your launch of your model UN. And having then served at the UN, Erik worked there, I served in my country's delegation to the UN, and also last time Norway was member of the Security Council. And we are now members of the Security Council again with India, which gives us new opportunities to work together politically, and which we really appreciate. But my appeal to you today is use this opportunity well. The model UN gives you a unique opportunity to hone your presentation skills, your debating skills, your skills of reaching an agreement, and thereby working on your complete set of skills. And here is your ability to learn the facts, your ability to present them, and your ability to somehow connect with your partners is extremely important. So use this opportunity. And one thing that very often strikes you when you come to the UN is something that you forget when you're at home, because you think that your nation is the center of the world. And the case with India, with 1.4 billion inhabitants, is quite natural to think you are the center of the world. But every nation at the United Nations has one vote. So Tuvalu, with 20,000 inhabitants, has the same weight when voting as India. So that means you really need to recognize what is important for your partner to be able to get to the result that is wanted. And I want to give you an example when it comes to actually our country, Norway. Because when India and Norway are cooperating, those are two very different countries. Norway is a small, affluent society far to the north. Population-wise, we're less than it's more than 250 Indians to every Norwegian. Area-wise, India is 10 times bigger than Norway. But when it comes to the oceans, Norway and India has about the same what's called exclusive economic zone. The area of the ocean where we have the right to regulate economic activity, where we do fish, where we do extract energy, where we can regulate tourism, and so on, and we're also responsible for the sustainability. Which means, on this level, Norway and India are quite similar, and therefore we also have quite similar interests. And another example, I don't know if you're aware of it, but India has a research station at Svalbard. Please Google it. It's our Arctic archipelago, 1,000 kilometers north of the mainland Norway. So why should Indians go to Svalbard to study polar issues? So far away from India, maybe a minor interest. Well, the reason why is we do have one globe. An observation at Svalbard helps India predict the movements of monsoon. So that's how independent we are, and that's how we need to work with each other. So you have counted about 80 nations, so I would advise every single delegation to really study its own country, get into the mindset of the country you're representing, thinking about what is your interest and what is your strength and where can you actually contribute to the complete result. Because in that way, you will be able to actually represent the country. And in this context, I think it's, I believe everyone wanted to be India or United States. I think those who have a small nation has a better opportunity because you need to learn it and you need to actually get into their mindset and you need to actually dig into it because that's not among the general knowledge. So, you come back to Norway and India, because the ocean we are comparable size when it comes to oceans, because we have one globe, and what is the danger now is climate change and deteriorating environment. Where we can cooperate is on the oceans, is on climate change, is on environment, and is on energy. And this is, as I understood, what you're going to discuss today. So they are finding then connections with each other, not just to Norway, but to Malaysia, to Japan, to Sudan, and work on that. And through this process, I think you will gain a lot of insights that you will benefit from also in your other subjects. History, geography, then languages, one language. And by the way, one of the challenges of being in an international forum is that you have so many foreign names that you have to translate, or you have to pronounce. And I appreciate just that Hans Jakob, because that's correct. But my whole name is Hans Jakob Frydenlund, which is almost impossible for any other nation to pronounce. But if you want to become a diplomat, you will need to try to pronounce it. But that's one of the small niceties of it. So, with these words, I really want you good luck and have good negotiations and a successful result. Thank you.